And now you asked for it. Kate Gosselin, mother of 8, is here with a feast that will not cost you a fortune, a healthy organic meatloaf that you and your kids will love. Of course, you have your new book, Multiple Blessings, with Beth Carson helped you with that as well. And so everyone wanted an organizational book from you because they just can't understand. How do you make this all work?
Very carefully. I don't know that it's working right now.
Oh, it's working great.
Okay, we need to share, please. I'm cooking.
So you're going to make a meatloaf dish
I am.
for us.
Nutrition as well as cost is very important to us. I kind of developed this meatloaf recipe over the years. I just kind of dump stuff in.
It's organic meatloaf?
It is organic meatloaf. Everything that I use is organic.
Okay.
And so we start with 3 eggs, starting with I use 2 pounds of ground beef. Most families probably could cut that in half. But 3 eggs.
Okay.
You can help dump this stuff in if you want.
What's that?
Celery, onion. My trick is to hide as much vegetables, green pepper, and carrots.
Carrots? You see this? Carrots going in, so they don't even know.
It also makes it very pretty because when it's cooked up, it's a little bit colorful.
Okay.
As well as seasoned breadcrumbs to kind of hold it all together. Yep, ketchup.
Ketchup, of course.
Lots of ketchup.
Yeah.
Yep. Parmesan cheese, either grated or shredded, will work, and Italian seasoning, as well as garlic salt.
Garlic salt.
So if we mix that all together, I usually do it with my hands, but I'll use spoons to spare you the lovely look of it. And
but this would be the end result.
Yes, this is the end result. So see how colorful and pretty that is?
And some veggies snuck in there. Very good.
And it's actually a lot. I mean, that's like a cup of each vegetable. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this in here, and you just make about a pound. A little loaf, and I try to divide it in half. That's about half. How
much food you must consume as a family?
Well, we do 2 pounds. This is 2 pounds, and with the mixture it comes out a little bit more. But put it in a bread loaf pan or whatever. I shape it into a loaf. Okay. And then I make a little one of these doojiggies with ketchup to make it pretty in the end. And how long do you bake it? A little bit about an hour, a little bit over an hour at 350 until it's not pink in the center anymore. Okay. Or just barely pink. And then the great part about this is the next day you can do meatloaf sandwiches, which is John's absolute favorite. He always requests it.
The biggest kid down there.
Yes, the biggest kid. In fact, he loves meatloaf so much it got to the point where now I ask him, what do you want to eat this week besides meatloaf? That's always my disclaimer, because he always says meatloaf.
Well, you know, we had a meatloaf challenge on our program, and Diane won because of the meatloaf sandwich.
Wow.
Because she did the meatloaf sandwich.
Hello.
Of course, it was a violation of the rules.
But that's okay, you won. And
that's great.
You can add lettuce and tomato. Yep, adding more vegetables, and voila. It's yummy. You can eat it cold or warm. I serve it with broccoli, even more vegetables.
Perfect.
And we're good.
Right. And you can also take it and crumble it up into, hash if you want to crumble it up and add some more potatoes and things to it, too.
John said, thank you, honey. Thank you, Kate.
Meatloaf at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Thanks for showing us how it's done. And you can get Kate's meatloaf recipe at ABC.